How's it going, NPC Nation? Welcome back to a brand new video. And in this video, we're gonna be talking about the Harvey Weinstein trial. I just got news today. My brother told me earlier today that Harvey Weinstein got charged with raw. I'm not gonna say it all raw. He got charged with raw, the R word, today. So finally, something good is happening in the world. This man is an awful dude. Like, he's made some good movies, like Kill Bill and all that stuff. Like, he was a good producer for a while, dude. I liked his movies. Like, Kill Bill's a good movie. He made the Kill Bill collection in 2003. He produced that movie. And then he wants to go on and, do bad things. And that's not going to do it, homie. Like, come on, man. What's wrong with you? You can't do that. That's just messed up. But he got charged today, and I did my research, and I found out how many years he can look up to. But he is guilty in all counts. Well, the counts that weren't dropped, some of them were dropped like a couple years ago, like a year ago too. But this trial's been going on forever, and we finally got a result. Trial's been going on since like 2017, 2 years now. So it's been going on for a long time. I know, like two to 1 year, between 2 to 1 years. It's been going on for a long time anyways. It's been going on forever. Shouldn't go on that long, but he's finally been charged. He's looking up to, get this, 25 years. 25 years. There's a lot of people in this world that you can't trust, but like movie producers, Hollywood, big names like him, he's a big name. He's made so many good movies that a lot of people have enjoyed, but now you can't look at him you gotta look at him in a different light. Like, there's so many people you look up to in life, and big name Hollywood. Hollywood, you can get away with almost anything, but he produced one of the best movies in the world. Like, not one of the best movies in the world, but he's produced very well produced movies out there. Such the movies he's done. He's done a lot of movies, and they're very good. And most of them have good ratings. Most of them have fantastic ratings. The critics love them. The people love them. Us viewers that watch media like that love his movies. Him and his brother. But then he goes on and does the bad things. It's like Bill Cosby, for example. A lot of people grew up with Bill Cosby. My dad grew up with Bill Cosby. Your father, a bunch of people's fathers probably grew up with Bill Cosby watching this video. People grew up with Bill Cosby, like in the 60s, 70s. People in the 80s. I think he became big in the 80s, but people grew up with Bill Cosby when he was a big thing. And he goes on and, does the same thing. People see him in a different light. There's so many people that do good things. Like, it's like the Baldwin thing that Baldwin did. Alec Baldwin. Years later, his past comes up and bite him. But the guy that he did to is now an adult, so that's why he really didn't get charged with anything. That's what he didn't really, anybody, but Alec Baldwin did. He him. He touched him. I guess I touched, but he touched him. Like Alec Baldwin, people don't understand that. That's why House of Cards, all that stuff. Like, there's so many good people that's done a lot of things that. But Alec Baldwin did that years ago, and people brung that up. Like, past comes up to bite you. But when you can't say the word, when you raw people, it's different, especially from a big name like Bill Cosby, for example. I know these are sensitive topics, but you're not supposed to talk about sensitive topics on YouTube, but I'm going to talk about it anyways. But when you do bad things, it comes back and bites you, Big names, you see him do good things. A lot of people liked Harvey Weinstein. A lot of people enjoyed his movies that he directed, that he produced, that he wrote. Well, not directed, but he produced them. So he wrote them, he helped write the movies. He wrote so many movies, so many great movies that a lot of people enjoy to this day still. But, like, Kill Bill, for example, how are you going to go back and look at that and be like, how? How is this movie so good, but the guy produced it was so bad? Like, if you watch it now and what are you going to do? Look at it in a different light? Like, I understand the movie is good, but the person produced it is now you know? I'm not gonna say that. I can't. Sorry about making these weird noises, but I can't say the words on YouTube because YouTube's system is so awful. But seeing that happen, finally getting a result after years of trial, is a good thing. See how the justice system works. Finally bites him in the butt that he deserves. His movies are great, but he's not great. And he's looking up to 25 years in prison. So, he's probably going to be in there with, Cosby. But, like, I don't understand why people go on and do this stuff that they do. Even big names. Big names could do a lot of bad things. People you look up to in the future could be doing bad things. Could be, could do stuff like he did. Like, people. Like what Harvey did. People that you look up to as your idol in the future. It's hard to understand that, children. Like for children and for adults, adults now becoming adults now as kids looked up to some people in the past that have done bad things in the past, and then they finally come and bite them, and then you're like, that was my idol, really? Like, come on. Like, kids now probably have idols of just idols, and then their idols probably haven't done any bad things yet, but then they do bad things. So, I don't know. Harvey Weinstein, dude, whatever prison you're going to, prison's not good. Enjoy it. 25 years, plus he's in his 60s. So he's going to be out. Dang. What is he, 67? Add that 25. 67 plus 25, do the math, add that. Like, come on. This is just... I'm glad the justice system is working. People deserve what they get. But when you are a big name like him, he's produced a lot of movies, and a lot of people liked his movies. Like, there's a lot of people grew up watching his movies, and then they're going to look back, like my dad and my brother, my siblings, grew up probably watched some of his movies. A lot of people watched Kill Bill. He made the Kill Bill in 2003, the complete series or something like that. I don't know. But he made that. And it's a good movie. A lot of people enjoy Kill Bill. And then looking back and seeing a man like him producing it, You watch it now in 2020. You watch it now 17 years later, you're like, wow, this man did this. But he's getting up to 25 years in prison. So let's see if he gets out and goes on house arrest like I think Bill Cosby did. He went on house arrest. I think he still is on house arrest. I don't know if he's in prison or not at all. But there's a lot of things that happens in your past. That's why you should look at your past and remember not to do things now in the past. It's going to come back and bite you in the future. So don't do things when you're a young adult, and in the future it's going to come back and bite you in the butt, and it's going to ruin your career. Like it did his, and like it did a lot of people's career. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, press the share button, press the like button, press the share and subscribe button, press the bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.